Good evening, guys, and welcome to our Wednesday evening live draw here at 7 Days. Tonight's myself, Sam, and we've got Jack as well.
That's it, isn't it?
That is it tonight.
Perfect. Well, of course, thank you for joining us on the Wednesday live draw. It's in some ways the best one because we get to the best competition of the night almost instantly because it's Wednesday. We've got one jackpot draw to do, and that is, of course, that Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, or I can hear that's coming through, so that's a good start.
Good.
Or the winner can opt for a massive £30,000 cash alternative. Tickets were only 20p for that, and it actually did quite well, didn't it? It was the first time we've done one of those for a long while, and it got into, I think it just missed out on like 90%, so not a bad result. Not a bad result.
High 80s. That is first time a Wednesday car, I think, has got to a high 80s for a while. So you've got some good odds because obviously there's still over 10% of the tickets that weren't sold. We're happy with where it ended as well, so it's a win-win. And speaking of winning, someone is going to win that car or £30,000 tonight. And if you bought at least one 20p ticket, you really have a chance of grabbing either those keys or all of that cash just weeks before Christmas.
Absolutely, and as always, before we get too carried away, let us know in the comments that you can hear us, you can see us, everything's coming through nice and crisp before we get too far into the draw. But we'll read out some comments, and while they flood through, we will give away some site credit today, and should be quite a fun one this time. There's no right answer technically. We want you to tell us what you've asked Santa for Christmas. What did you ask him for? And whichever comment we like the most, we find the most amusing, could be the most generous, you never know, something like donating to charity, anything like that. We will pick some random people to get some site credit. So get those entries in as such, get those comments in, and we will choose people at random. But Sam, do you want to start with some Facebook comments and I'll do YouTube?
Yeah, I must admit I haven't got loads and loads of Facebook comments tonight, which is a bit of bit of a different one. Maybe people were expecting to see Greg and Toby and they thought, nah, let's not join tonight. Sarah said it's night, not evening. Fair enough. All right, Sarah, calm down. Jonathan said, oi, oi, let's go. Yes, mate, exactly that. Steve Ferguson, good evening, folks, and good luck. Love to hear it. Laura Stevens, hi, everyone, good luck. Good luck from Car. And Melanie says, hi, Sam and Jax.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, you're laughing already?
Yeah.
I haven't got this one, so.
Robert on YouTube has asked for Christmas his 2 front teeth.
Yeah, fair. That's a good one.
But yeah, there's actually a load of comments coming through for YouTube. So thanks to everybody who's joined us from YouTube. I always like to go to the top and read some of the early birds out. So what have we got? So Christopher said, manifesting that win. James said, good luck, everyone. Simon Byfield said, hi all, hello to you also. We've got people supposedly sacrificing a chicken, so we're going to move on from that one. Michael has welcomed you back. Welcome back, Sam. So yes, Sam he needed a break. He'd
I had one draw off.
He'd been doing a few too many draws, so he needed a Sunday off, and now he's back ready for arguably the biggest time of the year with the Christmas draws still to come. So thanks for everybody who is joined for those as well. And yeah, today's site credit competition is tell us what you've asked Santa for Christmas, and we will choose some random people to get some site credit. I've seen quite a lot of GT3 RSs. I mean, great suggestion. Santa's going to be a busy boy building those.
Going to need a big sleigh as well. Unless it's the Lego ones that we do have in our instant win that you can win for like £1. Just pushing the instant win.
Perfect.
Just what I do. Anyway, on the turntable we have the Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio. So we will have a quick look at that. Maybe that's another question, Jack. How do you pronounce it? Quadrifoglio? Quadrifoglio?
Yeah, true.
Either one of us is right, hopefully.
Before I even switch this over, I'm going to apologise because I could not, for the life of me, sort the camera out today. And that's why it looks like it's a little bit dark and we haven't paid our electric bill. I assure you that the light is on as always, but it is a little bit dark, but we'll just take it as a little bit of a moody lighting in this aspect. But there is one last look at tonight's jackpot. It is, of course, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, however you say it, that somebody's going to be taking the keys to, or a massive £30,000 cash alternative, all potentially for as little as 20p an entry. These cars, I think they're starting to almost become popular. It's almost like they were popular when they first came out, then they had a little bit of a lull, and now they're really starting to come into their own. Really cool car, something quite different, obviously quite rare on the road as well. And you guys clearly agreed because it got to around that 90% mark. So Yeah, that's obviously the jackpot competition. We've only got one to do today, so we're almost there. Get those comments in. Let us know what you have asked Santa for Christmas, and we will then choose some random comments to get yourself some site credit.
There are a lot of I've asked Santa for a 7 days win. You can't ask Santa for that, but you can ask Santa. See what I did there?
He loves calling
Jack's
himself
just called me
Santa.
having a drink as well, so thanks for that, Jack.
He loves calling himself Santa. So yeah, what else have we got? Dom, need to sell a few more tickets to pay the electricity bill. Yeah, it does look that way, and I think even Sam made that joke before we went live, but I've tried everything I could. Normally we can adjust it, but it wouldn't pick up that camera. I have no idea why, so I apologise, but we're past that now. Sam's just going to be stood in the dark when he calls the winner very shortly. But first of all, this is how we do the live draws here at 7 Days. You can see the ball machine above where Samuel will be, or he will take up the whole screen when they are spinning. And then to the left of the screen, you've got the spreadsheet that shows the ticket number next to the name that's allocated to that ticket number. So effectively the person who purchased it. We need to tell Sam how many tickets are in this draw, and then he will load the ball machines accordingly. So the first ticket in the draw for the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio is number 1. And then the highest ticket number in that draw is 299999, please, Sam.
Fantastic. So all 6 chambers are, of course, being used tonight. And we are starting the loading with chamber number 6. That's getting the full run of 0 all the way down to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 being
You're just being referred to as Santa Sam now. Not Santa, Santa Sam.
No, I don't like that. Whoever that is, you're not getting site credit. 0 to 9, going to chamber 5.
Steve said, I asked Santa for a burrito blanket. Perfect. Nice.
For a what?
Not sure, but burrito blanket sounds cool.
Oh no, they're cool. I think I know the one. It's like a giant blanket that looks like a tortilla.
Nathan said, I asked Santa to get Norwich City out of the relegation zone. That one must hit a bit close to home, Sam.
Nah, we're on the way up, mate. We're on the way up. It's all right. I'm not too worried.
Aaron Lewis from YouTube, I asked Santa for a visit to 7 Days Performance to meet the boys. Well, you've done everything you can to make that possible. All now you need is obviously a bit of luck, so best of luck to you in the draw today.
0 to 9, chamber number 2. Jack, do you want to flick that aircon off?
Yeah, sure. Why are you getting a bit warm, Sam?
I am. I set it a little bit high. That's where all the heating, the energy bill's gone on the heating rather than the light. Right, First chamber, 0, 1 and 2. 0, 1 and 2. You can see them there clearly. They are getting lobbed into this first one.
Dean Banks is already manifesting what he's going to do to the car when he wins it, because he suggested he's going to get Santa to give him an Akrapovic exhaust for the car. So yeah, confidence, but best of luck to you, because we are seconds away from spinning.
We are. It does already sound incredible, just to point that out.
Yeah, it does.
So it doesn't really need an Akrapovic exhaust, but why not? It comes with £2,000. Spend that on it. Jack, are we ready to spin?
Yep, all looks fine from my side.
Best of luck to everyone who entered for tonight's big one. It's the Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio. It's the Alfa. It's the car, or £30,000. If you've got a ticket, you've got a chance of winning. Best of luck.
Donna, that's quite a savage comment, that. What I want from Santa is for him to make my kids leave home. Well, hopefully your children are all above the age of 18 to start with, but fair enough. Whatever you want from Christmas, I'm sure it can be delivered.
Lucy's just said, I've asked Santa for a Peugeot 2008. That was 17 years ago, asking for a 2025. Yeah, see what it does.
That could be a model, Sam. Just
yeah, it definitely is, but I thought it'd be funny. Right, for the Alfa. Starting with 1. We've got an 8. We've got a 9. A 1. A 2. And a 0. And I've knocked it out of frame. So there we are.
Perfect. So 189120. Let's have a look through the spreadsheet and see if it's an allocated number.
Steve Ferguson, I've asked Santa for a single uncooked potato. That is so random. I rate the randomness, to be fair. That's good. Steve Bond is spamming the chat with His Royal Highness Father Santa. Rate it, Steve. Thank you.
He knows how to get through to you, doesn't he?
He does indeed.
189120. I think we've done it first time, Sam. 189120, 189120. Just giving it a partial highlight. I'll wait for that to go through to your iPad.
Just a second. Just to confirm, I've got a stream of the live stream on my iPad. As you're watching it, I'm also watching it. And 189120, 189120. Jack, we have done it first time.
Perfect. 189120 is an allocated number, and the winner of the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio is Callum Whitelaw. Congratulations. You get to decide between the keys to that incredible car or £30,000 cash.
What a win for Callum. Just a few weeks before Christmas as well. Christmas has come on the 3rd of December for Callum. What a win.
Yeah, magical. Right, Sam, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously pass the camera over to you. You can choose some people, take both iPads so that you don't exclude YouTube. And I will then get Callum's number in the phone for Sam. And I'll give them.
Perfect. Right, so I have 2 iPads. I look like an absolute tech wizard right now. I'm going to go straight to YouTube, actually. And there's so many comments. A lot of them have made me laugh. A lot of them were just random. So I'm just going to stare at the camera really awkwardly. I'm going to put my finger on the chat. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to stop. And I've just landed on Aaron Lewis. I asked Santa for a visit to 7 Days Performance to meet boys. Fair enough. Aaron Lewis -S2Y on YouTube. I have just picked you and I'm going to give you £50 site credit. So send us an email, a message, whatever you want to do. £50 site credit is all yours. I'm going to go to Facebook this time and I'm going to again put my finger on, look at the camera, scroll, and we've stopped. And I've landed on Lucy Castle. I've asked Santa for a Peugeot 2008. That's class. There we are, Lucy. You can have £50 site credit as well. Okay, random comment above it. I'm going to go again. In fact, I'm going to go one more on each. One more on each. Jax is working hard to get this number in. I'm feeling generous. Maybe this is why I wasn't on the live draw on Sunday. I just give away too much. So.
Yeah, we had a cheap night that night.
We did. So let's make up for it tonight. Another random scroll. Stop in on. That's a lovely one, actually. Button KD8481. Button KD8481. I would ask Santa to buy tickets to fly my dad here so I can see him for Christmas. Katie, that's absolutely lovely. Have £50 site credit. It's not going to pay for a flight, but it will pay for a few tickets on us. So again, send us a message, email, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to go from my 2008 comment. I'm going to scroll. And I've landed on Jojo Jably Ably. I want another greyhound for Christmas. Fair enough. Dogs for life, not just for Christmas, just to reiterate that. And I feel like Jojo did get site credit the other day, but that was completely random. So £50 site credit, have some more on us.
All right, I'm going to stop Sam right there before he
a handful of iPads.
Gives away far too much. There we go. I'll let you walk out there.
Awesome.
Sam, you are going to be in the dark out there, just
fine
for reference.
Should I turn the flash on the camera?
So Sam will walk out there, and then as soon as he appears, I will disappear.
Now I can't hear Jack, so hopefully he's good.
Couldn't hear you, Sam, but you're good to go.
That's literally what I just said. I can't hear you, but hopefully we're good. Right. Callum Whitelaw. Callum Whitelaw, congratulations, mate. This is your car if you want it. And if you don't want it, we'll ping you £30,000 instead. Let's give you a call and let you know. Callum Whitelaw. Hi, is that Callum?
Hi.
Callum, it's Sam from 7 Days Performance.
How are you doing, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
You good? Good? Having a good Wednesday?
Yeah, okay. How can I help?
Nice. What, have you got a moment to talk? I've got something to tell you.
Yeah, I've got a moment, yep.
You've got a moment. Okay. Callum, you've just won a car with us, an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, or £30,000.
You're joking?
I am not. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks very much, mate. God, I'm gobsmacked.
Callum, you've just won a car on a Wednesday night.
Right. No. Well, I'm in a dilemma because I've got an A35, so I keep that. I keep the Alfa.
There we are. Well, that's a tough decision you're going to have to make at some point. But what a win.
Mate, I'm gobsmacked. I never put in for anything, ever.
Well, you did tonight, right?
I did, aye. Yep.
Do you know how many tickets you bought? They were 20p each.
I know I paid £20. So
okay.
that's a good return.
Certainly is. A set of car keys or £30,000 in the bank for a £20 spend.
Oh, mate, I'm gobsmacked. I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
Fantastic.
When do I have to make a decision?
You haven't got. There's no rush to make a decision whatsoever. We just thought we'd give you a buzz and let you know the good news.
Oh, that's amazing. How do I contact you?
Well, Callum, first things first, you got to celebrate, all right? You can't do anything before you celebrate, so get some celebrations out of the way first, and then we can discuss the next steps in the next sort of 5 or 10 minutes when we've finished on the live. We're now sort of just doing the call where we do the show where we do the drawing of the competition and obviously calling the winner. I've got a couple of quick questions for you.
Yeah.
So question number 1, you said you don't really play often. How often do you play? Like, do you play once a week, once a month?
That's the first time. That's the first time.
You've never played with us before?
No. So I just came up on Facebook and I just went, I think it was Facebook, I just went for it. Wow,
okay, so you saw a Facebook ad, 20 quid later, you've just won a car.
Yeah. Thanks very much, that's amazing, I'm gobsmacked.
That's incredible. Go on, why did you enter then? You've never entered with us before. Why did you click on that ad and buy some tickets?
I've always wanted a Giulia Quadrifoglio, but the money's tempting as well, to be honest.
Of course.
So, but that's basically the main reason. It's a stunning car, so
yes, it is.
I've always wanted one.
Well, Callum, let me just jump in. You've got one now if you want it, and if you don't want it, we'll ping you 30 grand.
That's a hard decision.
It certainly is. Well, like I say, you don't have to make that decision right now. That's absolutely fine. We can give you some time to think about that. I've mentioned I'm on the live show already. I'm going to ask, all right? You don't have to make your decision, and we're not going to hold you to this. But if I had a water pistol to your head and said, I'm going to spray this on you if you don't give me a decision, what do you think you might do?
I'd probably take the money.
Take the money, £30,000.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
Even though you've always wanted a Quadrifoglio?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because as I say, I've got the Mercedes, so I could sell that.
Yeah.
So I would be the equivalent to selling that and having 30,000 nearly. So
there we are. It sounds like you've got to get your thinking cap on and decide what you want to do.
That's right. That's a 50-50. That's a hard decision.
It certainly is, mate. It certainly is. Well, that decision, however hard it is all yours. And you've got as much time as you want to make that decision. Now, I mentioned we're on the live a couple of times, so I'm going to be really rude. I'm going to hang up on you in a moment. Once I've hung up on you, we're going to just do the little outro for the show, and then we'll basically give you a call or a text back after the draw, and we'll go through the process.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'm speechless. Thanks very much.
Amazing. Huge congratulations, Callum. I'll speak to you real soon, all right?
Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye. Amazing. So Callum answered the phone, and he was like, what the hell do you want? And then I was like, you know what? Going straight in with the news. And he was absolutely gobsmacked. And I can see why. £20 on his first ever go. He just won the car that he's always wanted.
Yeah, and I've seen the comments. Paul Wheatley is in the comments, and he was one number off. So, Paul, you say you're beating yourself up a little bit. You can have £50 site credit to just soften the blow a little bit. It's nowhere near, obviously, what you were hoping for. But yeah, it's proof that your name is on the list and you're that close. So hopefully that's kind of a sign of potentially things to come or something like that. But best of luck for any future draws. But £50 site credit for getting close. But that's it.
That is. And just to confirm, we don't give away site credit to everyone that gets close. Otherwise, we'd have no tickets.
I'm doing that as a nice gesture, a one-off nice gesture, because Sam gave away loads of site credit anyway, so why not add another £50?
£200, £50. They should bring Jack on the draws more often. They'd be a lot cheaper. But for tonight, that does round up things. So before we go, anything to add?
No, I mean, there's less than... What is the time?
I know exactly what you're going to say. It's exciting.
Oh, I don't know, actually. You built that up. But there is around 40 minutes left to get yourself some entries for the jackpot instant win.
You're wrong. Oh, instant win. Never mind. He's right. Yep.
So for the jackpot instant win, you have got 40 minutes left to get yourself some entries. There's also a 20% off discount code for that to make those last minute entries even cheaper. Use MEGA20 to get 20% off those. And if you weren't tonight's lucky winner, maybe you could win a car instantly instead, because there are loads in there waiting still to be found. We had one of the biggest go quite early, but another one hasn't been found yet. So You never know. One could go in the next 40 minutes. Get yourself some entries and yeah, could be you. But what Sam was referring to and thought I was going to mention...
The exciting thing was the instant win code, actually. And then I was like, oh, yeah, we actually have got tech competitions and small cash that draw in about 40 minutes as well. So you've got 24 minutes to get involved in those if you want a chance of winning a prize in a raffle tonight that isn't an instant win. So why not? Head over to the website, grab some last minute entries, and you might still win some cash, a PS5, this, that. Have a look on the website, see what tickles your fancy.
Yeah, perfect. But until then, we will see you on Friday. Have a nice week.
Cheers, guys.